中文唔係幾好啊，所以我可能講英文。Benjamin Wong，我係 King One Masters，我係 join 咗 Wells Fargo 嘅，所以唔緊要唔緊要。Just 1 minute。你覺得點解我樣係似中國人嘅咧？我講中文咁差嘅咧，就係因為我喺澳洲出世嘅。So born in Australia， 我父母係廣州人，亦都嚟過香港先去移民過去澳洲。So I was born in Australia and raised there, so that's why I speak Cantonese in a very funny way. So first of all, I want to just say thank you for VTC and thank you for KR and everyone for this amazing program. I met a lot of amazing people and the staff and the mentees, the mentors and everyone here. And I think one thing that struck me is that I've learned a lot as well. And I have to thank everyone for that, particularly the mentees. 之前有個 mentor 都有講過 I have the same feeling. You learn a lot from the mentees and seeing what they tell you and share, and likewise you connect into the younger self. So first, I want to say that I am very proud as well of the mentees. I think a number of them have all struck me in how amazing, how successful they are. Yutong, you've done very well in getting into the new course and working. Anya's been very great at organizing. You know, I see a few other mentees around, but they've all been amazing. And I think don't ever forget where you guys come from, the journey that you guys have participated in your life, in this program. Don't ever stop yourself from looking back and seeing, how did I get here? And don't ever be afraid to share that story with anyone. I think there's a lot of amazing people in this room, and I don't think we all acknowledge ourselves in that way. I'll give you guys a few stories, so keep it short and simple. Only until recently, I was a bit embarrassed when I was younger to share that how I was brought up. So my family are farmers, Ganting. So when I was a little boy, I was raised on a farm in Australia. But all throughout my life, I felt I was embarrassing to tell people that I was a farmer. So I was, I held that back. Didn't tell anybody what I did, what my family did. And I managed to get a degree and get a good job. But then I look back and I go, wow, that was an amazing journey. And it was also a lot of struggle and failure too. One thing I learned a lot is that don't be afraid to fail. But fail in the right things you want to fail in. Because only then can you succeed. If I believed everybody that told me what I can't do, I wouldn't be standing here today. People say, you always be a farmer. Just stay where you are, stay be a farmer. 咁我真係聽佢哋講嘅咧 maybe I won't be. So I don't think I've been that successful, but I've failed a few times, but I've worked in London, Hong Kong, Middle East, but I think actually when I was a little boy farming, that's what made me to be who I am today. So don't ever forget the challenges, the failures that brought you here today. Because the harder the struggle is the sweeter the victory. Another story I like to share is in 1954, it was impossible for a man to run 4-minute mile. No one could run 1 mile for under 4 minutes. In 1955, Roger Bannister, he ran the mile in under 4 minutes. And then since then, 25,000 people have ran the mile in less than 4 minutes. What changed? Only one thing changed, is that they realized if he can do it, so can I. And that draws me back to this. very point here. If anybody tells you that can't be done, there's never been done, then I would challenge you to say this. Great, that's good news. Because if I can do that, I'll be the first person that's ever done it. So everybody be that person. Be that person who's the first to ever do that. And always surround yourself with people who support you, who believe in you, who give positive energy. That's very important. I can give you a few other failures, but I could stay here all day if I said that. Another thing is, don't be afraid to learn from others, no matter how different or how much you think they cannot teach you. So, what do I mean by that? So, I have another story. I am afraid of water. So, I'm sick also. But last year I was taking swimming in Nama Wui in South China Club. So South China Club, they structure their classes. Every 6 weeks you get one trainer. So I had many trainers last year. What was interesting was that the one trainer that made the biggest difference to me in learning to swim, at the last class, so I had around six trainers that helped me in my journey. In the last class, I found out, he didn't know how to swim. I said, no, you're joking. He goes, no, I cannot swim. And I saw him, he was sitting in the pool with the floaty. I said, you really? He goes, but you can teach us. You can teach us to be such good swimmers. Because 我個工作係教你游水嘅，我教得你好游得好嘅，你理得我識唔識游咧 ？Doesn't matter if I know how to swim or not. If I can make you swim that, then that I've done my job. And I will say, out of the 6, he was the best. 最好佢係令到我可以游得嗰個 length of the pool， 而佢自己都唔識游水。So don't ever stop yourself from learning from others, no matter how much you think they cannot teach you. But you'll be so very, very surprised. So I think I've I have one more important message for you guys. I thought I was done, but no, this is not. Please, and this is more to the mentees, but I think the mentors, you guys are walking the talk, as I would like to say. But this is a message to all the mentees. Give something back. Because you all have succeeded in your journey. No matter who you come across in life, no matter what help they might ask of you, others, give something back. Share your story. Don't ever think you can't give back. In fact, you're probably already giving back already. Yeah. But always give something back. Because my theory in life is, well, I have a few theories. I'll give you 2. One is that never regret anything. The biggest regrets we have is not what we did, is what we didn't do. That's one thing I have. So I don't want to ever regret not doing something. The second is going back to the giving back. If I can be on this planet and we're all here for a short period of time, let's say I live until 80 years old, maybe I'm not, maybe 70. But if I can come into this world and the world can be a little bit better, just a little bit, then I've done my job. I've lived a good life. So I would challenge all of you to also do that. No matter how small you think it is, make that little positive difference. So when we all leave here, the world is a better place. So thank you very much, everybody.